I hear from other content creators, YouTubers, that finance niche is dying, that finance channels, investing channels are dead. And that, of course, includes my YouTube channel. Meet Kevin's channel is not getting as much views. Financial education is not getting as much views. Well, is this any surprise to you guys listening to this channel? I mean, you know that people only care about price, right? Whatever it is, as when the price of something, of assets in general, of assets, individual assets, is going up, people want to tune in and listen to finance channels, listen to investing channels. When there is a bear market, they don't listen to this, right? So you and I know that now you have very little competition for acquiring assets, right? And price versus value, they can have periods where they go together, and they can have periods where they are completely disconnected. During the bull market, people were tuning in, they were getting dopamine fixes, right? They were investing in things that didn't have any underlying value, right? Because you have an asset that you're buying, whether it's a stock or whatever, and then there's something behind that, right? When you're buying Oracle stock, you're not buying the stock, you're buying Santa Thomas asset behind it. When you're buying Aduro, you're not buying Aduro stock, you are buying the solution, the technology for oil upgrading or plastic recycling. You're buying that technology. You're becoming a part owner in that technology, right? And that technology can either be sold to someone else or it could be monetized to create a business out of it. That's what you are buying, right? You're not buying a stock. But during the bull market, when people were buying NFTs, what were they buying? What was behind that NFT? A picture of a monkey? That's what they were buying, right? But they didn't care what was behind it, okay? When they were buying AMC, what were they buying? A dying movie theater, right? But they didn't care, right? They didn't care. They just cared about a short squeeze or price movement, right? And so if you, today is an unbelievable time because you have to, in order to look at whether there is a progress made under the hood, right, within your companies, you know, the lazy way is to look at the stock price and to say, well, there is no progress being made. That's the lazy way. That's the Twitter way, right? Oh, the chart looks this. But the proper way is you look at what's going on behind, right? Because if there's progress being made and the price is going the other way, it looks like an opportunity to me. Maybe I'm being delusional, but it looks like an opportunity to me. So if you take a look at progress, has there been progress made on Oracle, for example? Well, I mean, you look at the last 6 years, what has been accomplished, right? The legals have been sorted, the title has been sorted, money has been raised, camps have been built, lots of holes have been drilled, right? Lots of data has been released. Very soon we're going to get a resource estimate. I mean, look at all these value creating activities that have happened over the last 6 years. If you looked at the stock price, would you have concluded that all this work has been done? Absolutely not, because the stock price is all over the place, right? The same thing with Aduro, right? What has been done, right? They signed up, they completed R2, right? Now they raised money to start building R3. They signed up Prospera. They had a press release about Shell, and now, you know, you don't know exactly what's happening behind the scenes, but there's a lot of progress being made behind the scenes, right? And the stock price of Aduro is up it looks completely different than the stock price of some other stocks, simply because nobody knew about Orduro very soon. They were under the radar. So that alone kind of made the chart look different. But, the point is that there has been a lot of progress made behind the scenes with the business fundamentally. And that's what you need to pay attention to, right? Or Voxter, what has been done over the last, so many years. And I'm not saying that the progress has to be linear. I'm just saying that there has been progress made. All these acquisitions have been put together, more clients have been signed up and all this. There has been certain progress made, and that's what we have to pay attention to. Now, while all this progress is being made, YouTube channels focused on finance are dying, right? They're not getting new subscribers. They're getting less views. So what are some of them doing? Well, they're shifting into content. They're shifting into making content that makes them money, right? They're not talking about content that's going to make you money over time, because it's never been about you. It's always been about them, right? They have to talk about things that are popular, because that's what makes finance content, profitable, right? Like, they definitely don't take the route that I'm taking, talking about unpopular things, undiscovered things, because they need you to listen to them and create ad revenue for them, sponsorship opportunities, right? For me, I couldn't care any less about ad revenue or sponsorship opportunities like this. So anyway, when people are not paying attention because the stock prices are down and they're not getting their dopamine fix, pay attention to what's happening underneath those stock tickers. Pay attention to what is happening to the companies themselves.